Hello there, everyone, and welcome to another live stream. This is a special one. Not only is it my birthday, but I'm also starting up the long D&D again. This is a challenge I did last year, I think. Yeah, it was last year. Or was it the year before? I don't remember. It's been a while. It took me a while to like get back into look. What do you mean, old fart? What do you mean, old fart, motherfucker? Fuck you. Anyways, yeah, it took me a while to come back to this challenge and revise the rules. I had to do a full revision from the ground up because, yikes, the previous iteration was not great, in my opinion. Moldy man, listen, I'm gonna kill all of you in game. Let me get the music going. I set up a new playlist for today because I'm tired of my ears being blown out by the soundtrack. So I'm only playing volume 3 music. Okay, so this should be that. No, maybe not. The hell is it? I can't hear that still. Why is it not like... Oh god, I hate this. Oh, the whole media source thing is... Or audio source thing is really annoying. I'm looking real moldy. The bread's getting old, man. Oh my god, I swear. I'm gonna have to change my logo now to be moldy. Maybe I'll do that at some... Maybe I'll do that around 35. Maybe not quite yet. Maybe not, please. I'm 31. Alright, sound commands. Chatbot, there it is. Alright, chatbot's going. Game is going as well. No, let's actually update this so that it's the game, so you can hear it. Alright. Let's begin. Jesus, that's bright. First, let's look at this. The rules. Oh, wrong screen. No, actually, it'll be better if I do it the other monitor. There we go. Okay, here we go. The Long D&D Volume 2, or Rule Set 2, I guess. This is like, you know, whatever. Bro, 31, man. That bread is moldy AF. I'm getting bullied on my birthday? What the hell? Let me know if you can hear the music. Yeah, you can hear the music, I can tell. Close this. Alright, so just like last time, all major actions require a die roll. So you'll see something, a little pop-up like this almost. There we go. That's what I rolled for that action, essentially. Kind of cool, right? That I was able to set that up. That was awesome. I found a video on how to set it up, and it worked perfectly. And I have multiple die types if I need them. Damn, that's still loud. Hold on. Dude, it's literally at 10% volume. So we have combat actions, non-combat actions, and repetitive actions. The repetitive ones are like things that you do a lot of, because remember, this is not a, role-playing game. This is not a turn-based game. So it's all in real time. So like things like cooking, mending, reading, stuff like that, they'll do multiple times over and over again. I will do multiple die rolls for each action, and because it's a repeated action, I have to declare how many times I'm going to do it beforehand, and the die roll determines if it fails or succeeds. So, right, those are down below. Okay. We have player stats, which I've got my stats for this, and I will share who I'm role-playing as after this. And then we have our stat modifier. This is based off of D&D 5e, I believe. We have our stats, physical and mental. And then under physical, we have strength and dexterity. Under mental, we have intelligence and wisdom. We We have stat bonuses, obviously. And then we have re-rolls, which are kind of like a play on saving throws. Basically, if I fail a die, I can re-roll and use one of my re-rolls to try again. And I get X amount based on my stat. So I think I get 1 for every 3... Here it is. 1 for every 3 points in the stat. If I do a short rest or a long rest, I get an opportunity to roll a die to get another reroll of my choice, essentially. So there's no healing in the game like in a role-playing game. So instead of resting, healing yourself or your mana or spell slots or whatever, I'm healing. I'm recovering my stat rerolls. At least I'm getting a chance to. I think it's a little overpowered if I give myself a guaranteed reroll. So it's a chance and I have to pass a die roll of 11 right there. And there's a max of 5, so I can't have more than 5. Curses are back. These are like my little modifiers from Interloper Butt. But they have like little descriptions to go with them. I don't think I changed those. Oh, but I didn't add the new ones. Because I have a bunch of new ones. I kind of ran out of time to do things. I literally had to like makeshift make a character sheet on paper because I didn't have time to like do everything. So I'll add those new modifiers in after, those new curses. But these are like the modifiers that I do use in my Interloper series. They apply immediately and are there until the next long rest. So basically the next day, as long as I sleep. Rolling a critical success of 20 without a stat buff allows the removal of a curse. And new curses that conflict with another one, you know, they just swap. There's events for regions. So when I enter a region, an event can trigger. And it's just like a random thing that happens. Some of them are like challenges. Some of them are just, they just apply to you and then that's it. But they come with their like mini story to them essentially. But there are consequences if I fail a challenge essentially. And then there are new skills. This is fun. If you watch my last video, the one for Black Frost, I talked about this specifically. Crafting skill not being a thing in the game really does not make sense. So I added 4 new skills to the game. Not through mod, it's literally just honor system. Crafting, forging, smithing, and carpentry. So I can only craft certain things, forge certain things, you know, smith certain things, or, you know, use the woodworking tools to craft whatever, you know, woodworking stuff, carpentry stuff, until I reach specific, you know, requirements. So some of them are level based, and some of them require books, like I need to have specific books on hand, and some of them require levels in other skills. So like, say forging level 1 requires crafting level 2 at the very least. And for forging, smithing, and carpentry, there's only 3 levels just because I couldn't think of, you know, what else could I add in there. There's only a limited number of stuff I can, you know, play with here. Crafting has 5 levels. So all I have to do, obviously, for crafting is just craft basic things, like this stuff on the list. And that helps me level up. So I craft 5 items, then I can get to level 2, so I can craft level 2. Similar to how the game does it, but there's no book involved, there's no actual XP. It's just all honor system. Speaking of research books, when I read research books, I get a stat. Wait, isn't this the song I removed? No, never mind. I guess it's a different one. I get like a stat buff, a permanent one. So these don't go away. So it's like +1 strength, dexterity, intelligence, or wisdom based on the book I read. Afflictions also have stat buffs and debuffs. This was fun to figure out. So obviously there's negative afflictions and positive afflictions, and they do their thing. When an affliction is applied, I have a stat buff or debuff that is active. I think, hold on, did I not specify? Oh, specifically while the affliction is active. Oh. I think we gotta get rid of that. Or make it less... what was I trying to say? Make it last longer. Because it's gonna be annoying to remember, oh, my frostbite's gone. Time for me to remove that stat debuff. I think it's just gonna be better to keep it until the next day. And these are like actual, like, the affliction itself, not the risk. If I get the actual affliction, then I have to do the buff or debuff. Health cores. If I lose any of my cores, that's a stat debuff for a full day until the next long rest. So strength is hunger, dexterity is fatigue, intelligence is temperature, wisdom is thirst. And then these are the actions and the stat type for that action, and then the roll that I need to pass, as well as what it does and what allows you to do, essentially. And then there's 2 additional things. If I die, I must cheat death, and I must choose the nearby option. And if I fail to roll the die for any actions, I take a punishment by adding a curse for every missed roll. So the more times I forget to die the roll, the worse I'm going to be. Alright, I think that should summarize everything. I'm not going to share the curses or the events because those are going to be spoiler free until I, announce them as I'm adding them. Alright, but that's it. Now let's read the story for Volume 2. Volume 2 is called... I guess I didn't have a name for the first one, but it's the Newspaper Courier. Warning of the Coming Apocalypse. This is fun. You play as Dr. Larson after his disappearance from Perseverance Mills. After your investigation into the sickness that plagued the town, you realize that there are other major settlements on the island that needed to be warned. Terry's radio could barely get a signal out during the strong auroras after his good setup burned to a crisp. So the message had to be delivered on foot. With your work left behind in Perseverance Mills, one could only hope that the townspeople could figure out what was actually happening on their own. It's the others that were so far away that needed to be warned by someone that knew what was happening. So that's the backstory for this challenge. The major settlements that need to be visited are as follows: Thompson's Crossing, Blackrock Penitentiary, Coastal Town Site, Milton, and the Briarhouse Maintenance Yard. These are the real only major settlements in the world of the game. I know in the previous challenge I had a bunch of other things, but like some of these are smaller. Like Trapper's Cabin. Not many people knew there was even a person living over there in that cabin. No one knew about Jeremiah. So I'm being a little bit more lore conscious here. These are the only true settlements, because everywhere else was kind of just already abandoned at this point. Like Hibernia, probably closed for a good decade or so. The cannery, same thing. Besides the lighthouse, there really isn't much else out there. By having the name of the settlement appear on your screen or entering the building in the case for the penitentiary and maintenance yard, the location has been successfully visited. After reaching one of the settlements, Dr. Larson must provide and leave behind some supplies in the case the survivors return. The list of required resources for each settlement is listed below. Restrictions and story events should also be followed to establish the important story elements, which are listed below. To end the challenge, Dr. Larson must retrieve a distress pistol from anywhere in the world and fire it from the top of the lonely lighthouse during an aurora. That's important. And so we have our list of requirements for the towns, which is a good amount of food, fuel, medicine, bandages, and antiseptic, and spare clothing. And then the same thing for the penitentiary and the maintenance yard, but it's less. Okay, so we have things that are story specific down here, blocked out for a reason. Restrictions: cannot harm animals. I'm a doctor. Do no harm. Cannot use bows or guns. Excludes the distress pistol. And cannot access anything behind a locked door. Oh, also, I need to write every single day in my journal and make note of what I did in order to keep a sound mind. Remember, this is during the Quiet Apocalypse, and we now have more context for what is happening. So I need to write in order to keep focused. And if I forget to do that, that's a curse. And then I have story events that will trigger after a certain number of locations are visited, and I'll reveal those as I go. What are we playing? We're playing The Long Dark. The Long Dark D&D. You've missed quite a bit. I already read the rules and the story. So, have fun. Alright. Here we go. I am excited for this. Why are you over here all of a sudden? Okay. There we go. And I loaded up modded The Long Dark because I kind of need a mod for this. Couple mods, maybe. Okay. So. There was a red error that popped up on the command prompt from Melon Loader. I'm a little concerned about, but hopefully it doesn't break. So we're going to do custom. And I'm going to do Stalker. I'm going to turn the Blizzard frequency to very high. The Aurora frequency to high. No, to high. And turn off Cabin Fever, of course. Let's see, what else? Turn up wind variability. Turn up... We'll keep that as normal. Starting weather random. I think all of this should stay. We're gonna keep the guns in here for a reason. So don't worry about that. We can't use them anyway, so it doesn't matter. I think that should all be good. I'm turning off the Cougar because I do not desire to deal with this thing anymore. I am over it. I'm sick and tired of the Cougar. Those can't go any higher. Okay, fine. And we'll leave wildlife. No grace period. Actually, yes, grace period, because we're gonna be passive for this. So give me, I think a grace period should work, should help here. I think that's everything. Stalker, but it's a little harder. Plus a grace period. Hello, Lunar. Also, Nadia's here. Castle, KJ, Thunder was here earlier. Thank you all for joining. I appreciate it. And for this challenge specifically, I was debating where I wanted this to start. And I think the most logical location should have been Desolation Point. But I don't want to do that because that's where I'm I'm ending the challenge. Because the challenge ends at the top of the lighthouse. So I thought, let's start at Pleasant Valley at the avalanche site. The road that would normally lead to the coast that goes towards Perseverance Mills, according to Father Thomas. That's where I'm going to start, which is like right here. That's where I'm going to start. Or where is it? Oh, right here, I guess. That's where I'm going to start. So that's why I need the mods for this so that I can move my character over there. Also, I do have modded food and, you know, the other quality of life stuff I have. But that's fine. I have, we're playing as Will because we're playing as Dr. Larson. Role-playing as Dr. Larson. And then I need to take feats that are, I think, would make sense for a doctor, right? I'm debating whether if I take this one. This one actually might come in handy. Let me see what else we have. Okay, let's take this one. Because there is an actual benefit to researching outside of the stuff in the game. Because it'll give me some bonuses for my stats. I think I'm gonna take this. There's gonna be a lot of auroras, so I'm gonna take that. See, this would be great if I didn't already remove cabin fever, so I'm not gonna do that. What else would a doctor have here? I feel like this one. I don't know why, I just don't use it, but like, if we're gonna be role-playing as Dr. Larson, I think I'm gonna do this. If so, do Darkwalker and the coffee one. Darkwalker one? Less fatigued at night. But, well, I'm not necessarily like walking at nights only. That's not what I'm doing here. Like, if this was a nighttime challenge, I would take this. Darkwalker and Celestial Navigator. That's just because there's gonna be a lot of auroras. Oh, you know what? We're not gonna really be walking around outside in the aurora. Never mind. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Mm-mm. I think I'm gonna take this one. I think I'll take that one. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I'm not taking Celestial Navigator. No, absolutely not. So we have Scurvy on, and we do have the Trader. No Trader. We don't need the Trader. Just Scurvy. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Alright, here we go. Too late. I already chose what I chose. Okay. So the reason why I decided let's put Dr. Larson at the Avalanche site is because he didn't know the Avalanche would be there, obviously. And let's just say he worked his way around somehow. Shut up. Who is that? That's the motherfucker from that one stream. Alright, where is... the fuck am I? Ah, here we go. So here's the Avalanche site. This is where I'm starting. I'm gonna trigger God mode just to reset my stats and untrigger it. There we go. Let's begin. The challenge has begun. Alright, so something like looting does not require a die roll, because that would take forever. I'll just do one die roll for good luck. That's a 7. Ooh, that's not good. It is early, it's almost dusk. I'm gonna take a few of these, why not? The fun part is that I can't fight wolves, so I gotta do anything I can to potentially get away from them. This is gonna be like really tricky because I have my massive ass notepad here as my character sheet. Oh yeah, so I didn't read my character stats out, but I have 8 strength, 10 dexterity, 13 intelligence, and 11 wisdom. So obviously we're a doctor, we're a smarty pants. Ooh. I don't think there's anything here, is there? No. And, could read that if I want to, but I don't think that's gonna matter. Well, actually, I could read it just for the straight stat buff, I guess. In fact, let me close Chrome. I don't want Chrome open during this. Where's Chrome? Chrome! There it is. I'm gonna have the document open on my... What is happening here? The document open on my phone. So, because of the challenge, I can't actually open that. Like, even if I had a pry bar, I'm not allowed to. Hold on, let me fix this. For some reason, the chat gets, like, unstretched, so it's, like, really small. Alright, let's get to Thompson's Crossing. And so I did technically start here, so there's no event. The events only trigger when I enter a region. I keep hearing noises over there. I'm scared. I'm just a doctor. Toast, you want a vent? Yeah. What are you venting about? Oh, let me guess. GTA 6 being priced at $80 and digital only. Is that why you're gonna vent about? Also, why'd you give me lumbago? That's not nice. It's really cold. Let's keep going. Oh, right, I have a grace period. Okay. Alright, good. Then I can loot Thompson's Crossing then. In peace. So, as soon as I get the little pop-up on the top left, I've officially visited the town. The point of this is that Dr. Larson is visiting these locations to try to warn people, but as you will see, there literally is no one around. And because he's a doctor... Oh, Kirk's here. Well, welcome. Oh yeah, chat's not upgrading, or updating. God damn it. God fucking damn it. Stop doing the top chat thing. Why is it doing that all of a sudden? Hello, Kirk. Today on Steam I seen Mass Effect on sale. It's been a long time since I touched Mass Effect, so I go to store page to see a long list of requirements to play it. I'm not buying EA subscription service. You need a subscription service to play Mass Effect on Steam. You need an EA subscription service just to play an EA game that you bought on Steam. Hello? Okay, I think that's event worthy. That's some actual horse. Alright, I'm gonna bring like a bucket load of rocks because I can't fight animals. Do no harm. And then also a big part of this is frostbite risk. Choco bar. A big part of this challenge is essentially doing a miniature version of, well, I guess it's what you do for Grey Mother. You get the supplies for her, the fuel, like a miniature whiteout challenge for each of the settlements, basically. So now that I'm here, I got to start working on that. Kirk, isn't this where your one of the hacksaw spawns is? Or interloper? Could have sworn that you checked this during the handoff challenge in your episode. Okay, I gotta go because I have 2 risks right now, and if I get an actual affliction, I get a stat debuff. Oh, maybe it's the legacy version that you can play. So you have to pay for just to play like the newer version of the Mass Effect trilogy? That's ridiculous. Oh, a choco bar. Some food. I feel like do no harm is one thing, and trying to survive a wolf attack is another. True. True. But we're role-playing here. And obviously the story may evolve. Maybe we'll see a change later. I don't know. Seriously, any game that's on Steam should not require any kind of subscription. At all. Like, it should not require a stupid EA subscription just to play it. At that point, Steam needs to remove that game. Like, just have them sell it on their site. Or whatever. Oh, that was a car. Hold on. Check back here. So you gotta avoid predators. Yeah. I can still, you know, deal with them the normal ways, but I can't harm them. I can't hurt them at all. Oh boy. Well, I could just go take a nap in the community hall. Can you fish or hunt? Nope. Not at all. There may be some instances where the restrictions get overridden for like a challenge or something like that, like an event challenge. That's fine. Like, I had a challenge that makes me fish, and if I want to do the challenge for the... if I want to do the challenge for the event, then I can just override the restrictions temporarily. Otherwise, if I don't, then I get a little debuff. I don't think you need to pay for a subscription, Castle. I think you might be mistaken. I think you just need to log into an EA account, which honestly is so stupid. Bullets everywhere. Alright, we're here. Thompson's Crossing, off the list. And while I'm here, I'll definitely read this book. Because that should be a stat buff. So what was it? It was, Hello, Fishman. How are you doing? Thank you for joining. How was the meal, by the way? I hope it was delicious. I hope I was delicious. So if I read... Gunsmithing, that's +1 intelligence. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll do it, because I already got high intelligence. I might as well. More intelligence, the better. Basically, pacifist challenge is achievement for potential longer. I wouldn't say it's going to be a pacifist run. Remember, I literally alluded to the fact that the restrictions can be lifted. Or that maybe there's a change later in the story. Whatever. Oh, right. That is an action. Moving heavy objects. A stat roll of 12 for strength, or a die roll of 12. I have a -1 for strength, so let's go. 13. Okay, I barely passed it. I got a 12, exactly. Awesome. So I get to move this successfully. And if I were to fail that... Excuse me? What? Okay. This stupid mod is not working right. Your toasty bites were in fact tasty. That's hilarious. Okay, we're gonna just ignore this. Why the fuck do you not reset to flat? What is happening? Just leave it. It's obviously busted. Alright, well that was a successful die roll. Look at that. And I got a dress shirt for that. We're in Pleasant Valley. It's pretty chilly here. It might be a good idea to fix my clothing. Which obviously require die rolls. But let me see what I can find first, and then repair what I find. Ooh, Bannock. I gotta remember, basically anything that's not looting or eating or inventory management, everything else requires a die roll. Even unlocking a container or moving an object or cooking, all of that requires a die roll. I'm gonna be very careful here. Because it's EA, they want your data, that's why. Alright, so for the towns... Hold on. So we need to deliver X amount of supplies, remember. Why is this thing not working? Why is it not working? I'm trying to switch to the other document. 7,500 calories of food, 20 fire logs, firewood, or coal, 6 doses of painkillers or antibiotic, 10 bandages and doses of antiseptic, and 2 spare clothing sets. Okay. So start working on that. What are you using? What are you using for the die rolls? I forgot what the name of it is. Hold on. Dice.b is what the name of the site is. I had to find I used a video to set it up though, but they gave me the link for setting it up and showed me how to. I can share the video in the Discord if you want to set it up yourself. It's very handy, and they have different die, obviously, die types. So right now I have a D20 and a D4 set up. I might need a D6 or D8. I have no idea, but I can set that up on the fly. Huh? Put that away. You mean kitty backpack? What do you mean kitty backpack? Kitty? Yeah, the EA account is what's needed, not a subscription. But still, though, I think that's ridiculous. No, it's not from D&D Beyond. I should have looked to see if D&D Beyond had a like a stream overlay, but then I remembered who owns D&D Beyond / who owns D&D, and thought, yeah, that's probably locked behind a subscription if I had to guess, and I don't want to give them money. Not a fan of Wizards of the Coast, especially not with the shit that they've been doing recently. Okay. Making good progress here. A lot of the modded food is pretty high calorie dense, so it may be cheaty, but listen, shut up. Cup of milk might taste better than water, but it won't strengthen your bones. Damn. I doubt that you can find it on GOG, but if Mass Effect is on GOG, that should be DRM free. I think. I will need that, actually. Alright, we got a hat. I got all the bases covered, I guess. So let's work on... Okay, let's work on food. That's a lot of calories, but those are really helpful. Let's do away with the canned food. 750. This is gonna be tough, but I'll do this. I'll just drop all this for now. Okay. That's gonna go in the fridge. Here. Put this here. I'll figure this out later, because food is going to be annoying to count the calories for. Alright. Let's put clothing in... Actually, let's put fuel in here. Which I don't have any. So, I got to figure that out. And then we'll put clothing in here. Okay. So 2 spare gloves. And a spare sock. So I need 2 spare sets of clothing. At the very least, one of each item. One item per each slot type. So I don't need the double hat, double jacket, inner, torso, pants, underwear, socks. It's just one set. One of each per set. So technically I need 2 hats, 2 gloves, 2 shoes, 2 socks, 2 outer, inner torso, 2 pants, and 2 underwear. So the plane crash may be a required visit here. Did I loot this already? Yes. Okay. Oh, right, frostbite risk. We're good though. Eat this. Hello, CD. How are you doing? Drink this. Milk. Now onto GTA 6 nonsense. If you're outraged by the GTA 6 announcement, you really had to seen it coming for digital only and $60 per. Yeah, I mean, or $80. I don't think there's a reason to be upset about that announcement. Honestly, I think that's a reasonable price for the game, but also, like, just don't buy the game if that price upsets you. Let me drop this off outside because it'll go bad. And yeah, digital only honestly kind of makes sense at this point. Because, like, discs are expensive, I'm guessing. Or DVDs. I don't... Oh, actually, no. I think they're all Blu-ray now. I think all game discs are Blu-ray. They have been for a while. Stores would have become PvP zones? What the hell happened out here? Alright. I am still technically in my grace period, so there won't be many die rolls, probably, relating to action, like with wolves and all that. But I think I'll be fine. Oh, I think we'll get a couple here and there, for sure. Another Choco Bar. The modded one, too. These modded ones are pretty good. I do need like a hatchet or a hacksaw so that I can get the firewood.
I can use this.
Chili! Don't bring that to Desolation Point, if you know what I mean. Definitely not a good idea. I need to get that mod that lets me open the fridge all the way. Ooh, another book. I need to read these for sure. What? What is this? What is that? Hold on, excuse what I'm about to do. Why is this box up here and why is it not in it? Okay. Don't know why that's up there and why it says empty box.
That'll come in handy.
This is the modded flower. I'll take it. Bandages. What was that? Oh yeah, here's one of the food notes. This is non-canon, obviously. We're not gonna read this. It's modded. Okay, I don't need any more paint. Oh, cheese! These are high calorie density too. These weigh, I think, approximately 0.01 each. 0.012 kilograms. And it's 100 calories per. That's an absurd amount of food, calories per kilogram. Anyways. Oh, I guess I could leave those, or I could bring those with. Oh, shit.
Hope no one needs this.
I love that it makes an ammo box sound. Okay, that might have finished the food requirement for me. That alone should probably be enough food for the whole damn town. Oh. The hell? Hello? Can't break into that. Hello, Shytown Breaks. How are you doing? That's not normal, right? The potato was there, so... Well, that's scary. Oh, yeah, it's just, like, gone. I'm curious. Hold on. The hell? Huh. Oh yeah, it's just like not even here. Hopefully that doesn't crash OBS. There was that one time where I was using my hotkeys for things and it made OBS crash for some reason. But anyways. Yeah, no vegetable drawer. But the potato was there and it was like floating. Odd. I don't think I've ever seen the vegetable drawer not there. Except for like, I think I know in Interloper they'll sometimes not spawn. But why is it not here in Stalker? That's so odd. Will indeed looks a lot like a doctor in his getup. He kind of does look like a doctor. Hey, look at that. We're role playing as a doctor, and I look like a doctor in game. You got a castle spelling issue? What? Okay, so... Oh, Jesus. This is a lot of food. I think this challenge is going to be... This part of the challenge is going to be a little easier than I thought. I'm not too concerned about the food then. I'm more concerned about the other stuff. Okay. And then while I'm here, I'll put my personal stuff in here. Actually, I need that. Hold on to that, because I'll definitely need to make torches. Okay, so let me do that. Let me get torches and stuff going. So I need a bunch of sticks. Let me do like all the basic stuff before the wolves show up. I have about half a day left. So I need to do some crafting, etc. Ooh, apocalypse strings, my favorite. Oh, you know, I just realized I never set up an action for harvesting. I feel like I should add that, but... Oh my god, I hate you. Nah, let's keep it simple. Harvesting doesn't require a die roll. Oh, earlier version of the doctor comment. I didn't see it, unfortunately. It's way too far up now for me to see. Castle spelling issue. Is that what we're calling it now? Oh man, I do need to get firewood, so I need a hatchet or a hacksaw. Like ASAP. Oh, actually, I think I know where there might be a hatchet. Hold on. There's a chance of it, but I'm not sure if it's there. I do need that, actually. Oh, here we go. Some fuel in here sometimes. That's one of like, what, 10? 15? I don't remember. 20? Damn, no saplings? Not that I needed it.
Someone's stash.
Okay, well, no hatchet. Big sad. Let me keep looking for stuff.
To find some place to to escape this cold.
Pears. I'll take that. Yeah, and unfortunately, reclaimed wood does not count as firewood for this specific part of the challenge. Oh god, what the fuck? What is happening? You're not supposed to be here. First of all. Second of all, why is it in the stall as if it knew to spawn there? Okay, that's definitely not creepy. I don't know why that's spawning. I gotta... What the fuck? What the fuck is happening? Oh no, we got a corpse. I think 15 stones is enough. This is Stalker? Yeah, this is Stalker. And I'm currently being stalked. I know there's some stuff across the river. Let me check it out. For lichen, I think mushrooms as well. The magical door. It's back. It's not supposed to be here. I disabled the randomizer for this. That's kind of terrifying, honestly. Ignore that, I guess. I was just surprised for a moment. Like, why are you here? And of course, I'm gonna need more antiseptic. I'm gonna need 10 doses. So, fun. 10 doses for the settlement.
Die if I don't warm up soon.
Oh my god, why? I hate you. Dude, why is it auto-translating like one word? Like, what'd you type there? Why is it auto-translating that? What is happening? Oh! No, I don't have hypothermia. Never mind. I'm just... Oh, my core, though. I lost my core. Didn't I lose it earlier, too? So, health core. Doing that thing again where it doesn't want to move over. So that's, temperature. Gee, I hope that wasn't strength. Because that means I failed that roll from earlier. No, that was intelligence. Oh, doing this on paper is annoying. I gotta remember, my intelligence rolls have a -1. And this won't go away until tomorrow. Until I sleep, at the very least. Your void sickness is progressing. I know, right? I'm seeing, like, random doors that lead to nowhere. I'm cold. It's a door to the void. True. Alright. Okay. I don't even have extra clothing. Oh wait, hold on. Let me make some torches. I'm gonna say I'm gonna make... Wait, how many can I make? I'm gonna make 3. Because I can only make 3. So I have to declare ahead of time how many I want to make. So this is for the first torch. Oops, wrong button. That's an 11. Ooh. What is torch under, or crafting? Crafting is intelligence 12. And I think I still have my +1, right? I think so. It's in here, idiot. So I have 12 intelligence right now. So that's still a +1. So that's a success. Right? Yes. Okay. This is for torch number 2. That's a failure. That's an 8. torch number 3. That's a failure as well. That's a 9. Alright, so I get to make 1 torch. And I can't make torches again until tomorrow. That's kind of part. That's like a loose rule. Like, I can't immediately just start crafting torches again and do the die rolls again. So I get 1 torch. Castle lead? I have no idea. Okay. That's all I get. Fuck, I forgot. There's crafting skill. Okay. Oh, dear God. I didn't break a rule, did I? No, torches are level 1. Okay. So I gotta make sure I write, crafting... forging, smithing, and then carpentry. So I got 1 point in crafting. I can't craft all things right now. Okay, put my stuff away in here. I'll just put this in here. It's fine. This is also considered crafting. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I can only make 3 things. This is considered crafting, so it's got to be a 12 at the very least. Jesus. So 3 things. Okay, 11. That's a pass because I have the +1. So that was for the lichen, the dressing. These 2 are for the mushrooms. That's a pass. That was 17. Ooh, I think that's a 2. I almost failed the... I almost got a 1 there. So I get to make 2. Okay. Stop it. There's no med box in here, is there? I feel like there should be, but... whatever. Have I checked up here? Isn't there supposed to be a holiday sweater? Yes, here it is. Oh dear. Excellent. Okay.
I need something to drink.
Oh, you. Calm down. Oh, shit. That's another health core lost. Thirst is wisdom. Fun. Meds cabinet and bathroom? I don't think there is one. It's just this, but it's not like a medicine cabinet. I guess I'll put it in here. So I've got 1 of each. I guess I can make the bandages. Ooh, right. Crafting. Hold on. Did I write a note? It hasn't. The first day hasn't passed yet, so I will in a sec. Grab all these. And let me eat. I need to save these because these are basically like coffees. Or not coffees. Mini coffees. There we go. Why not? Eat and drink. And I'll make the bandages right now. So I need 10 bandages. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8. So 5. Let me try to craft all 5. So again, this is crafting. So I have 3 crafting points. 5. Yeah, this is still crafting, so I need to pass the 12. That's a 9. That's a failure. Oh no, it's behind the webcam. Okay, if that happens, I'll roll again. That's a 12. That's a pass. So 1. 13. That's a pass. 2. 3. That's a failure. So I still have 2. 14. Is it 14 or 13? Either way, it's a pass. So I got to make 6 bandages. Alright, those are my bandages. Or some of them, not all of them. I'll put 5 away because I need some for myself. That's not the bandages. Idiot. I'll put 5 away because I need some for myself as well. Oh, this lighting is strange. I don't know why. Alright. Let me write my note for day 1. Hold on. Okay, that's my note. Whoever named this place Pleasant Valley must have had a good sense of humor. Call back to Father Thomas. This place is a frozen hellscape. The town is small, but it looks like a handful of people lived here. I've started searching for...
Brother, this guy stinks!
You're banned. I've started searching for them, but no luck. I'm going to start looking for supplies to leave behind in case they return. You know what's kind of sad, though? If Dr. Larson is canonically alive somewhere out there, he got left behind. He got left behind, and everyone went in the bunker. Sorry, episode 5 spoilers. It's been 3 months now. But yeah, he got left behind. So sad. Alright, with the remaining daylight, I'm going to read a book. Because there's actually benefits to it. Let's see, I have intelligence, and then... that's rifles, right? So strength. Let me up my strength because my strength is actually low. I have a -1 stat buff or debuff because of my strength. Oh shoot. That's a curse right there. I failed to roll the die. Totally forgot about that. Oops. Let me open up an incognito tab so that I can not screw up my other wheel of names. You wanna open Chrome? Hello? Hello? Chrome. Or Drive, I mean. Please? Okay. Unfortunately, this doesn't have any of the new modifiers that I've added. But that's fine. I'll add them when I get a chance. Oh shit, this is just the events. I have to pull them from in here. Oh no. Please tell me I have a list. Oh, thank goodness. Ooh, the list is actually kind of small. Okay, that's fine. The next time I'm going to add more. Okay. Where is it? There it is. All right, here's our list. This is a fraction of the actual list that I have for Interloper, but that's fine. The same relative rules, but these have little backstories to them added. Let's see what I get. I have to roll. I take 2 curses technically because I failed to roll the die twice. Feeling hot, hot, hot. Okay. And I didn't mean to remove it, but that's fine. Itchy skin. Oh, fun. Okay. Feeling hot, hot, hot says the sweat dripping down your back makes you feel so uncomfortable that you desire to strip down to your knickers. Although you also desire to not freeze and fail your mission. You cannot use one of your outer torso clothing slots from now on. Okay, it doesn't matter because I don't have any. And then itchy skin. The constant scraping of your skin on your skin of your clothing on your skin against your clothes. That sentence is a castle sentence right there. Is going to leave a mark. Afraid of being arrested for indecent exposure. Oh, right. Some of these descriptions were written for the other challenge, but that's fine. It might be better to keep the undies on for now. You cannot use one of your inner leg clothing slots from now on. Inner clothing, inner leg. Okay, so underwear. Oh god. Let me, didn't I have a little, like, text box or something? Oh yeah, here it is. This is from the last long D&D. Hell yeah, look at that. There we go. I'm glad I kept that. Oh boy. Fun. What happened to grandmother's cat? We'll never really know. What do you mean she had a cat? She had a cat? Did she have a cat? I don't remember. Meow?
I just need to close my eyes.
Sorry, I forgot to roll the die. That's fine. Let's go to bed. When do you think the second game will come out? I have no idea, Shadow. Thank you for joining, though. Appreciate it. Alright. I haven't... Ooh, do I want to... I haven't re-rolled yet, so I'm going to change the re-roll rules. Your default stats determine the maximum number of re-rolls you can have in a stat. And I haven't re-rolled, so I don't have any missing. So I'm not gonna get a re-roll from this. A re-roll chance. But my
This guy stinks!
my health debuffs are gone now. Okay. And then let's just finish sleeping. Oh, I need to stand in a bit. I also need to go to the bathroom. What's up with my condition? What do you mean? Can you go away? Is this going down at all? Is it because it's that cold? Shit. Could eat that. CD, I'm gonna let you know this now. There's no way in hell Raphael is gonna say when it comes out on Sunday. That we're also trying to refrain from asking stuff about Black Frost because we know he's not gonna answer anything, at least anything substantial. You think Frostbite is broken? It might be broken because I activated God mode earlier and then deactivated it. It also might just be the temperature. It's at 25%. Let's see if it goes down after more rest. If it's broken, then I can just enable and disable God mode and it might remove it. Oh yeah, I think it's broken. Okay, well that also reset my food and all that. Well, that's fine, I guess. Ooh. Links in mine. Okay. So yeah, I can't wear that, and I can't wear that. But I don't have anything in those slots, so it's fine. Alright. Let me see if I can stop worrying about food. I'm not gonna count.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Porridge and flour. Or oatmeal and flour. Oats and flour. So let's just do this. So, God. I need a calculator for this. 400 plus... plus 750 plus... What is this, 500? Fuck. That's annoying. These are 250 each, so plus 250, 2, 3, 4, so when plus 1,000 plus. This is a vanilla food item and I don't remember. Plus 900 plus 500 plus 750 300. Okay, we're close. What is that? Plus 400. Okay. Now here's the thing. I still have this. That's 18 cans of spaghetti. I think I'm good here. I think I've got enough food. Plus 400. Hold on. So I just need to add 5 cans of this in here. And then we're done for food. There we go. That's 7,500 calories. Okay. And then let me drop food off here that I don't want to carry with me. What does this require? Where's the modded Bannock? What? I don't see the modded Bannock, so... Well, I'll just drop that. I'm gonna drop off this
Shit, I'm sorry.
ass load
my
of
bad.
canned
How many of
spaghetti.
these cars are you gonna shoot?
Sorry.
Are you shooting the cars on purpose?
All right, I can shoot a car too.
I'll
You want to
bring...
start shooting cars? Let's shoot cars.
Well, fine then. There, I'll shoot a damn car.
Would you stop shooting the goddamn
I don't have a
cars?
skill cooking pot, so I'm not gonna bring that. Let me read the rest of this. So I need to do 2 die rolls of reading, which is Research. Oh, so that's not a repetitive action. So I only need the one curse. So then let's remove the second one. So I only need the one. It's an intelligence 10, research. So it just lets me read the full book. And once I've passed it, then the whole book can be read whenever. 10. I almost got a crit fail. Oh god. 5. I'm pretty sure that's a failure regardless. Okay. Well, try again in 24 hours. But the other book... Nah. That's fine for now. Okay, I need to find a hatchet. Predators should definitely be spawning now, so I gotta be extra careful here. Ooh, hold on. Hold on, let me make another attempt to craft more torches. So I can make 2 of them, right? Yeah, so let me try to roll twice then. So crafting is intelligence 12, so I need to get at least a 11 because I have a +1 in intelligence. 19, okay. So that's a pass. 20 technically. Oh my god, I almost got another crit. Holy shit, I almost got another crit. 5, so that's a failure. Okay, so I can craft 1. 1 torch. I just want an extra torch because I'm gonna go out now. Probably surrounded by timber wolves or wolves, I guess. I'll make it after I go back. I'll be right back. I'm back. Oh. Guess who decided to get ice cream? Me. It's my birthday. I can have ice cream. Oh. Also, I can see the melon loader logs, and I can see it. It literally says, creating a mystery door. Why? Why is it doing that? I thought I disabled the mod. I got ice cream. Well, it's not ice cream, it's Italian ice. Which hopefully doesn't have any actual dairy in it. For my stomach's sake. So I can make the one torch. Thank you, CD, I appreciate it. Alright. Let's get out of here. I'm going to the big barn. I like to be wearing ice cream. I think if you were wearing ice cream where you live, you'd be sticky all the time. And I don't think you want to be sticky all the time. I'm just going to pop in and grab the water from the toilet bowl. Well, I guess not the toilet bowl, the tank in the back, but you know what I mean. Okay. Definitely need that. I need 20 of those too. That's gonna be crazy. Cheese! Alcohols. I'll take that. I'll be back for the rest of this, probably, but I need to find a tool to get firewood. And so I'm going to the big barn. I'm hoping for a hatchet or a hacksaw. Let me just leave this here, considering it's kind of heavy. I keep forgetting to do this. Label shit. Alright. Let's go. So let me familiarize myself here. So if I see a wolf and it hasn't seen me yet, I can declare combat and choose which action to do. So I can do a predator encounter, which is whether I fight or escape, or I could sneak. So sneak is dexterity 8, and I think, hold on. And wolf encounter, predator encounter is also dexterity 8. If the wolf hasn't seen me yet, I can sneak if I want to, or if I can approach it to do the encounter, and then I'll do another roll to see if I want to shoot at it or if I want to just let it enter struggle mode, which I don't know why you would want to, but you can if you want to. Or if you enter a wolf struggle all of a sudden and you didn't get a chance to roll anything, there's still, well, if you fail your encounter roll, you have to do a struggle roll. Then you choose whatever weapon you want. If you fail, you literally have to choose the worst weapon in your inventory. It's kind of complicated. I gotta remember how it works. But I'm obviously going to choose a sneak if I can. Thank you, CD, and thank you, Nadia. I appreciate it. Okay, there's wolves over there. Let's go this way. What flavor? Because blue raspberry and lemon swirl. And I don't know what happened, but like the blue is like muted in color. Like last year we would get them, they were like nice and blue. Now it's like barely blue. I don't remember there being like a blue dye that was banned. I know a red dye was banned. And I think yellow, but I don't remember. Thank you, Kirk, for the jewels. I appreciate it. Still need to get that plug in so that I can hear my stream alerts, but at least you can see them. It's so weird that you can see them, but you can't hear them. That doesn't make sense. How are you able to see them, but not hear them if they're both coming from Streamlabs? Little wabbit. That's so odd. They're using less dye. It might be, yeah, it might be a cost thing. Maybe they're saving on the dye because everything's so much more expensive now than it was a year ago or 2 years ago. All right. I know in the Interloper there can be a hacksaw in one of these boxes. Oh boy. Hypothermia. Oh, I got a temperature again. -1. What was it again? Intelligence. -1 intelligence for the the health core. Christ, couldn't think for a sec. I'm curious. Damn, no hatchet. And I don't want those arrows. For obvious reasons. Why is the music scary? I don't like that. Yo, anyone leave their lunch behind? Damn. Well, there's a small pack up there. That's kind of scary. It's kind of good that this character kind of specs into intelligence, because I'm going to lose a lot of intelligence because of warmth.
Thank goodness.
Well, that doesn't really help, but I guess I'll take it. Problem is, again, I can't really do combat. Like, I can't use the hammer because there's a good chance it might kill the wolf. I know it's for morale breaking, but it can kill the wolf, I think. Even the pry bar would be risky. But I guess oh, it's not warm in here. Fuck. Let me sleep an hour. Nothing in here? Probably not. I'll take that. I can use a flare gun, so I'm gonna bring that with.
I could use this.
Can't use that. Can I use the hammer on myself? Maybe. Okay, I need those antibiotics and painkillers for sure. Lots of dog food, although I don't know why I'm picking it up. Methinks they had a dog here. Well, the hammer's something, but it's not quite what I'm looking for. It's not going to help me get what I need, which is firewood. I need firewood specifically. What do you mean you wear ice cream? Ooh, alcohols. I don't think there's a benefit to this. I think it's not like an affliction or anything, but it, like, for some reason when you drink the alcohol from the mod, you lose. Obviously, it makes sense. You lose some hydration. but like it doesn't show you like an affliction or anything like that. Like you're drunk or something like that. Ooh, I'll take that.
I think I can use this.
I'll take that as well. Oh God! Oh, look away. Let me drop these. Ooh, I can't do that. Well, this is a workbench.
This stuff will come in handy.
I don't really need any of that. Don't need that. Ooh, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. LOL, fish. Toasting Kirk love fish. Stop being a dirty liar. How about that? No stim. Big sad. No stimmy. Alright, let's head back. I got what I needed. So then I guess I don't need the hammer. If I have to enter a wolf struggle, which I will try to avoid at all costs, I'm gonna have to use the pry bar. I can't use the hatchet. The ice cream is working. It's now down to 104. Alright. Let's go out there and find some fireworks.
You don't have any burgers?
Only
no
fish.
No nuggets, no burgers, nothing?
Only fish. I love that. No predators, right? Ooh, you know where I can get some free painkillers pretty easily? Pills McGee. Let's go find them. Keeping an eye out for wolfies. Ooh, it's not really warm out here, is it? Maybe I should stack the debuff. So I just got the -1 from... Shit. I just got the -1 from... Oh my god, that's a whole pack right there. From the temperature core. I'm gonna turn the other way.
Can't feel my feet.
Ooh, I technically got to do an encounter roll. Fuck, hold on. That's dexterity 8, right? Is that sneaking or... No, I guess that would be encounter. It's still the same thing, dexterity 8. So... 17, I'm pretty sure it's a pass, regardless of the stat buff or debuff. Okay, so I'm allowed to run. I'm gonna go back. I need to warm up. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stack the temperature debuff for the temperature core. It's gonna be hard for me to somehow stack the other cores, like debuffs. But I think for temperature is gonna happen often enough. I gotta be careful though, because I do go right before the end of the day. Okay, I'm good on what's it called? Energy. So I don't need to take one of my million energy drinks or chocolate bars. French Toast, welcome. How are you doing? All right. Let's get out of here. See if those wolves moved out of the way. God, this music's making me tense. I should put my shoes on for this. I don't think standing in sandals is going to be very good. put my comfy shoes on. You don't like it above 76? Ooh, yikes. Maybe move to Canada then. Wait, are you Canadian? I don't remember. I know I have a few Canadians here. Jess and Daniel are Canadian. Much better. I love these shoes. Oh yeah, there's 2 toasts now. Yeah, toast. French toast is my son. Oh my god. Okay. This is an interesting situation. So under Predator Encounter, it says success allows you to choose whether you fight or escape, and failure forces you to enter a struggle. I am now choosing to move forward and encounter the wolves. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to roll to see if I can use the flare to scare them off. Technically, the flare normally doesn't require a die roll to use, but because it's for an encounter, I think I gotta add it. I need to do die roll for this. So that's a die roll of 8 dexterity. 10. So yeah, I mean I passed it. It's 8. So, and I rolled a 10, so we're good. So that's what I'm gonna do, because I want those pills from Pills McGee, because I need them for the challenge. So I'm gonna face these wolves and use the flare to keep them away. Do I just go to Molly's house at this point? Is Molly's house gonna have anything good? It might have some fuel, and it'll have some there's a couple medicine cabinets there. Obviously, it'll have plenty of food. Oh, and clothing spawns. Yeah, let's go to Molly's house. Because I need clothing for the challenge. Alright. I have rolled, and I succeeded. And I'm just going to use the flare to get by. That's my wolf encounter. So if I had failed the die roll there, because I had chosen to go forward, I would have to force myself to enter a wolf struggle and then roll to see which weapon I can use. A successful roll would be the pry bar, because I'm not using the hatchet. I can't use it for the pacifist part of the challenge. If I failed, I would have to use my fist. That's just how it works. It's all on honor system. There's no DM here. Technically, the DM is the rule set, but I wrote the rule set, so I'm sort of the DM, but not really. It's kind of weird, because, like, this is a game that plays in real time. You can't really pause in the middle of combat. You can't really make decisions that you would in a turn-based RPG, like in Baldur's Gate or like in tabletop D&D. So I just gotta roll with whatever the game throws at me and make sure I roll my dice when I need to. But I'll do my best to remember everything. So I have to amend that action here in a sec. Ooh, more wolf. So this is a different set of wolves, so I would have to roll again. What part of the world is that again? What do you mean? Is Castle from Canada? He's not Canadian. He's Castle, mother ducker. He's not Canadian. I thought that was something. This is that same wolf, so I can get rid of this fucker. Get out of here. Get out of here. You've been banished to Kitty Void. Although the kitty's not here. Ooh, coal works. Coal counts.
Should come in handy.
Outdoor chili. I don't know how I feel about that. Alright, well, since I'm here... Oh, it totally skipped over Pills McGee, dumbass. Yeah, what part of the world is Castle, mother ducker?
Could end up being
What part of the world is that? Stale bannock. Oh, actually, this is good because I've got a cooking pot now. 2 of them. And that. I guess I'll take the low calorie density food or the high calorie density food items. That might make some sense. Then bring that with me to Blackrock, because once I'm done here in Pleasant Valley, I'm moving on to Blackrock, unfortunately. That's the next destination for the challenge. We gotta do the same thing in the penitentiary.
Hope I can still eat this.
So many potatoes. Kind of wish the food mod, added some modded vegetables or maybe even fruit. All right, whoever made the food mod, listen up. Add apples, and what other vegetable could we add? I'm thinking. What makes sense with this climate? I don't really know. But obviously apples, because canonically this is an apple orchard here at the Pleasant Valley Farmstead, according to the dried apples from the trader. So add actual apples to the game. Also, it mentions apples in episode 5 in the Perseverance Mills co-op. Although it's possible that those were imported, but there's canonically there are apples on the island. They're growing here. Ooh. Onions? Yeah, onions would work. I think you could probably grow onions here. I don't know about something like a tomato. I doubt it, but for sure, onion. Oh, here's that other note. That doesn't make sense. Ooh.
Best be prepared for anything.
Dude, I have like a whole box of chocolates now. Alright. Parsnips? Yeah, that could work. It would be interesting to see cabbage and beets and turnips. Ooh. Yeah, basically root vegetables, because don't those grow in like more temperate climates? While I wouldn't say this is a temperate climate. Damn, Molly's husband's stash. I wouldn't say this is a temperate climate, but it's close. It's above it, I'm assuming. Like, latitude-wise. Okay. I'm not checking that. At this point, I just need clothes. Yeah, tomatoes would need a greenhouse for sure. That's something I might ask Raphael. Where geographically is Great Bear Island? I want to know that. Like, I'm losing my mind. Like, where the hell is Great Bear Island? Is it a replacement for Vancouver Island, or is it its own thing? Sort of in the same area? Because it's obviously inspired by Vancouver Island. That's what he said before. I want to know, where is it? Because, like, I did a little, like, impromptu analysis, I think on a stream recently. But you can find... Ooh, what the fuck? You can find some details under the coho salmon and the Old Man Beard's lichen that says...
Drop something.
Oh wait, when does that expire again? Shoot. Hello, Anna. Thank you for the jewels, I appreciate it. Thank you. When did I read the book by accident? Was it yesterday? So that's gone now. Feeling hot is gone. Not that it mattered, because I didn't have 2 outer torso. Yeah, like the coho salmon and the Old Man Beard's lichen specifically state that it's a West Coast. Those are West Coast, you know, objects. I don't know what to describe them. The salmon is from the West Coast, that specific type of salmon, and the lichen is also from the West Coast. So it has to be, you know, somewhere around British Columbia. Maybe it's like close to Alaska, but it's still part of Canada. Like the little sliver of Alaska that's just like been carved away from Canada. Oh, actually, I do need spare clothing. Where's that other hat?
Never would have thought to look here.
You'll ask that for sure. Thank you, Kirk. I would appreciate that. I would love to have that question answered. Oh, I've never seen a lantern there before. Have I missed that? Like, French Toast Dork becoming a member? Thank you. I wish you could hear that. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. Where'd the hat go? Where'd the hat go? Didn't I have a spare hat? I think I need that. Whatever. Toasted Good Bears off the coast of Canada, of course. Yes, but where? Where off the coast of Canada? Stop being a smartass.
There's got to be something useful in here.
Air conditioner is cold. Dude, am I blind? Where did I leave that hat at? Alright. I'm just gonna check the basement for clothing, and that's about it. I guess I don't really need the hacksaw. There might be one, but I don't even know. Oh, it's still doing the Twitch thing. Oops. Dude, I swear, it's gonna be like a year before I remember to remove that.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Alright, I don't need potatoes. Another hammer. I do need a spare shoe. Salt. I'm not taking the potatoes. Too heavy.
I could use this.
Ooh, there we go. Sure, I'll bring the stims. Or the pills. Purification tablets. Don't need that. I feel like this food mod may make this a little easier than I'm intended for it to be. Because it seems like it's spawning more food than normal. For sure. Maybe because we're in Pleasant Valley and there's a lot of houses with food. Ooh, Mogus gloves. Those are better if I fix them. I'll definitely do some repairs while I'm here. No, I don't want any of that. Ooh, okay. Here's the one weapon I can actually use. But I can't use it to kill. So I can't aim directly at a bear with this. I gotta just shoot it at the floor. I'm not allowed to kill. But at least I have something.
I think I can use this.
I think I'm just gonna leave this food here because on my way back to Blackrock, I'll probably stop by here to see if I need food, and I'll just grab what's here. Oh, more flour. But I think we're good here. I'm ready to leave.
Could end up being useful.
No, I've got mittens over there already. Okay, let me do some clothing repairs.
I might have to drop some gear.
Let me grab cloth. And then I'm going to show you guys, this is the fun part. Rolling for repeated actions. And this is going to be a lot of them, probably. I'm probably going to overdo it on purpose, because mending already has its own issues where it fails. Oh, I think I decided, because I can't control the fact that in the game, mending can still fail. If I roll the die to fix a clothing item, it just played this song. This is the other version of it. Hold on. If I roll successfully to mend a clothing item, but it fails in the game, because the mending failed. I'll just mend again, basically. Okay, so let's see. So that would be 30. I'm going to mend that twice. Mend that twice as well. Mend that once. So 2, 4, 5, 6. And that's the order. So here we go. That's a 17. I'm pretty sure that's a success, but that is for mending. Wisdom 10. That's, I mean, obviously success. 11. That should be a success. Wisdom plus 0, I believe. Plus 0. Okay. 13. That's a success. 9. That's a failure. So I can only repair my glove once. Or my mitten. Those are gloves. My gloves once. This is for sock number 1. That's a success for 15. And sock number 2. That's a success at 18. Alright. So I can repair this twice. Oh, it's doing that thing again, isn't it? Yep. Live chat. To top chat. Whatever. Oh, I gotta put the music to loop. Repair again? Sorry, I... Only one time for the glove. Let me catch up on the chat because it broke. The question for everyone, where do you think on Great Bear would be, oh god, would the inmates group in Mackenzie go after episode 5? Don't know. The one place that they could have just, you know, hunkered down in, they burnt to a crisp. Actually twice. They burnt 2 places to a crisp. 3, if you count the schoolhouse, but not all of Milton burned. I mean, I think Milton would be a good spot. I don't know. Although it's kind of like a dead end. Honestly, maybe Pleasant Valley. Or the coastline, so Coastal Highway. I don't know. I think Pleasant Valley or Coastal Highway would be the best spot. No idea. I'm wondering how they got there, though. Like, how did they get into Mountain Town if it was blocked? There was literally no way down. Or up there. So obviously there's had to be some black magic in there. Or because game. Oops. Alright. Oh, it's dark. Oh, no. Oh, thirst. Okay. Let me eat and drink. And then write my journal entry. Because we need to do that every day. Let's see. Yeah, heading for the coast would also be a good idea for sure. What the hell am I again? Let's go to bed. Let me write my note and then go to bed. Do. Day 2. Hold on, let me move this because it's soaking wet. Goddamn condensation everywhere. Galactic Rebellion for the Ultimate Space Saga. I'm assuming that's a Star Wars parody for the game. Oh god. Okay, let's write my note down. Sometimes I misspell penitentiary. Still no signs of people. The wolves are out in numbers here. I found a lot of food, but not much fuel. The hatchet I found should do the trick. I'm hoping to leave the valley soon and head to the penitentiary after. Alright. Sounds good. I'm kind of like writing a little story here. Maybe I'll combine that later. Alright, and my temperature debuff should go away now. Drink. Oh right, I have one more point in crafting, right? I did craft another torch, so that should be another point in crafting. So I think I need to craft one more item, and I'm crafting level 2. Yeah. It's like you have experience writing stories and lore. Well, I don't write the stories or the lore. I just read it. It's not quite the same. Okay. Bedtime. No rerolls have been used, so no rerolls will be given here. Damn it. Alright. New day. Let me roll for book. What does book? Research, which is intelligence 10. So I need at least a 9. Yeah, 11 plus 1 is 10. Or 12. God, I can't math apparently. So that's a success. Success. Let me finish reading this. That's the one I rolled for. And you know what? Let me read another book. Why not? One that actually might be beneficial. Roll again. No! That's a failure. Okay. So I got... you know what? I will re-roll, because I do want to read this one. So... That was... Rifles, right? Does a +1 in strength. And that's a permanent buff. So +8 or 8, so that's 9. That's still a -1 in strength for the bonus. And that's a failure. So I'm going to re-roll, and that requires research, which is, what did I say? God, why can't I remember this shit? I wrote it. Intelligence, so -1 intelligence for the rerolls. That's a 9. +1 is 10, so I passed it. Okay. So I can read this. And, what does it say? Allows you to read the whole book and... okay. Well, I'm not going to read the whole book right now. Well, actually, you know what? Fuck it, let's read it. Just to get that the bonus. Thirsty... oh, God. Hold on. I lost a wisdom point there. Fuck. Okay, Well, that's fine. I can continue reading the book, because I already rolled. I'm just an idiot, apparently. Let me eat these, just to get them out of the way. I feel like they made a human ladder and one of them used the remnants of the rope to climb up and secure. Oh my god, that's actually kind of hilarious. Just imagine seeing that. That's crazy. God. Maybe that's how one of the convicts died between the end of the Suzuki scene and the Milton scene in the final cutscene. Because if you didn't notice, there's one less convict in between those scenes. Obviously 2 die, like at Suzuki, but between the ending of the Suzuki scene and... Oh, that die's on the screen. And the scene in Milton, there's one less convict. So it shows you how crap they are at surviving. Alright. So I don't need the research books, do I, for anything? Hold on. Oh, for bullet crafting, I need practical gunsmithing. Which I have. Yeah, I would need the rifle book. For forging, I would need the cooking book, but we're not going to do forging or rifles. Or bullet crafting, I mean. So those can stay here. I don't need them. Let's sleep a little bit and then grab Pills McGee's pills. And then head home. I guess not really home, but you know what I mean. Okay. Yeah, he was at the bottom of the ladder. That makes sense. That's why that one convict is just like not there anymore. Do. Eat one of these, get a little bonus energy. Just a little bonus energy. Nothing crazy. Oops. And let's get out of here, and hopefully there's no bear.
Something's gotta go.
Oh, do I check Molly's barn? I kind of want to check Molly's barn to see if the rabbit hat is there. Hopefully I haven't forgotten any roles so far. I feel like I don't remember if I have or not. Well, okay, so here's something that I find interesting about episode 5 that I think not many people have talked about yet. Is that Mathis, again, we're spoiling episode 5 here because it's been almost 3 months now. Is that Mathis said, burn the place down just like we did back in Milton. So he was in Milton when the schoolhouse was on fire. He was on the Milton side of the bus crash. We were always under the assumption that some of them were able to get out and get on the other side of the crash, the tunnel collapse, and the others got stuck in the middle, or the others got stuck in Milton. It turns out Mathis was in Milton. So Mathis was there when the schoolhouse burned down. And I guess they somehow crawled through the tunnel eventually. So maybe that's how they got back through Milton.
Too heavy.
Is that Mathis showed Will how he got through. Which I'm assuming is through the tunnel. They must have dug their way through somehow. Even though in the game, obviously, it doesn't show that there's a way through. Remember, because game. So I think that explains how they got through. And, you know, it makes sense how what Mathis said makes sense. Is that there's always revolvers sitting around here. It's crazy. Is that he was in Milton when the schoolhouse burned down. He was there. So that means they had to go through Keeper's Pass to get through to Blackrock. But they got lost, I'm assuming, and wound up in Pleasant Valley. I'm guessing there. I guess some of the convicts did make it through the tunnel side because there's a dead security guard, a Blackrock worker in Pleasant Valley. So I'm assuming the convicts caught up to him, killed him, and Mathis's crew somehow got lost in Keeper's Pass, or maybe they were looking for Blackrock. Obviously, they were trying to get there for other reasons.
Good stuff.
But they got lost, sort of like Jace, and wound up in Pleasant Valley, and through Carter, apparently. All right, I got nightmare fuel. Yeah, the events surrounding Mathis and where the hell he's been throughout the entire story is
heavy.
it kind of makes more sense now. Oh God, bear. It kind of makes a little more sense now that he was in Mountain Town when all that happened. I'm guessing he wasn't on the front lines, you know, dealing with Astrid, so he probably didn't see Astrid that night. Nadia's got to go. Thank you so much for joining, Nadia. I appreciate it. Have a good night. So yeah, that's something not many people haven't seen many people talk about. Mathis literally straight up says he was in Milton during the Night of the Lights, which we all thought it was the opposite, that he was on the other side of the tunnel. But then, in fact, that's not the case. We know some people made it because there's a security guard or like a Blackrock worker in Pleasant Valley that got shanked by a prisoner. So I'm assuming some of them got through, and, you know, prisoners do what prisoners do and kill the workers. I still firmly believe that Mathis's arrival to Blackrock, along with Will, is the first time he's there. I don't think Mathis somehow got from Milton to Blackrock and then all the way to the Carter and then back to Blackrock in a couple of days. I think when we get to episode 4, that's his arrival at Blackrock. Which is strange because, like, everyone sort of treats him as, like, the leader. And I've always thought that was strange. And the only thing that could explain that is if Mathis had something to do with his transfer to Blackrock. Because if you think about it, having the father of a psycho killer, Donner, being transferred to the same prisoner as the psycho killer, that should be a huge red flag. That should have been a major security concern. Especially considering it's Mathis, because he's a mastermind heist puller. And so Mathis, I believe he pulled some favors or something. Got himself transferred to Blackrock, planning to break Donner out. And he must have somehow got word to Blackrock. And maybe that's why all the other prisoners were sort of following the leader. As if he had pull there, like as if he had like seniority or leadership or whatever. Like his sudden, you know, role as a leader there is so strange. And the fact that the riot happened before the prison, or before the power even went out. Well, like it technically went out before the first flare, but like the backup power. The riot that took over the prison happened before Mathis even arrived and before the first flare. So I think Mathis had something to do with the events of the riot and the prison takeover. Oh, shit. I'm going to try to sneak. Dexterity 8. I think that's an 8. So that's a pass. Because Dexterity is a 0. I need to sneak by him. Oh, shit. Most prisons, if an inmate knows another inmate or warden or guard, they're supposed to Transfer or detain to another prison immediately. Yeah. See, there's something suspicious about Mathis's transfer to Blackrock. That seems like an obvious security risk. So there's something happened there, and I think Mathis had to do with it. He had his hands all over the whole Blackrock situation from the moment the riot started, I'm guessing, to his crew just suddenly, you know, forming and everyone in Blackrock in agreement, so they need to bust Donner out. Oh, this is going to be a tough situation here. Folks, I think I'm going to have to do a wolf struggle. Oh, God. I can't get within a certain distance to them. Yeah, Hobbs had mentioned that Astra was able to get through because she was small. So they must have found a way through as well just by digging. You know that because your brother's a correctional officer. Okay. That makes sense. Ooh, it's about to be nighttime. I gotta do my writing. This is kind of gonna take forever. I could do an encounter roll and use the flare gun and run. That's a 14. I think that passes because that's a D8 or a dexterity 8. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it and then run. All right. This feels like Aurora weather. What makes you think? The pink sky? With the magenta sky? Maybe. Methinks my mind's gonna be wandering tonight. And not to anywhere good. Alright, there we go. Look at that. The power of the die roll. Dude, this is so pretty. That's a good thumbnail right there. This one is too. Hold on. Oh, with the sunset over there. These are potential thumbnails for the next stream of this. Which I think I'm going to do Friday. Because tomorrow we're doing 1,000 Days again. And then Saturday may be regular bingo. Because we're doing this all week. We're doing the Long Dark all week. Kind of in celebration of my birthday. Also because I really wanted to start this D&D challenge. I love the lighting in this game. It's just so beautiful. Like, I know it's very unrealistic for a sky to be this pink. There probably is some very specific condition you need. Is that the bear? No, that's the freaking... That's the target for... Oh god, that's the archery target. I got scared for a second. Gotta make sure it didn't do that top shot thing again. RR when? What is RR again?
I need to drop something.
Can you remind me what RR is again? I'm confused. Let's risk it for a biscuit. Fiber wheat. Gonna need that, 1-ply toilet paper after that. Oh, roadside research? I don't know. No idea, Castle. Alright, I'm hoping that after this I have enough of everything. Clothing, I might still need a few pieces, but that should be fine, because I still got Thompson's Crossing to loot. Oh, God, I gotta do this before I go to bed. There we go. All right. I spent a good portion of the day reading. It's good for the mind, so I figured it could help with this condition. I feared that it would follow me somehow, but knowing what I know about it tells me this is no ordinary affliction. That's why I'm writing every day, to keep my mind in focus. There we go. When's the Steam sale? I think tomorrow is when it starts. Tomorrow being Thursday? That's actually kind of a strange day for it to start. Wouldn't it be like Friday? Yeah, it's not up now, so yeah. Tomorrow? I think it's the 25th, so tomorrow. Perfect day to spend all of my birthday money. Oh god, I opened GeForce. Oh no. Or Nvidia now. Oh, I do have an Nvidia update I need to download. Fuck. Alright, I did my reading. Or writing. Anything I need to clear? My thirst debuff can go away now. I gotta make a digital version of this character sheet. I think in a spreadsheet, maybe. This is gonna be a nightmare to do on paper every time. Oh, and did I read the cooking book? Right? Yeah, I did read it. So that's a +1. Let me look at it. Cooking is intelligence. Oh, fun. +1 intelligence. There we go. My intelligence is through the roof. Okay. And let's go to bed. Oh yeah, and then my reroll. So I'm doing a long rest, so I get 2 chances to do a reroll. And I need to pass a... God, I gotta remember these rules. A reroll of 11. So it's an intelligence reroll. So I have a +1 on this, technically. Or +2, actually, now. Ooh, that's a failure. So it's 14 intelligence, and I'm pretty sure that's a +2 now. Yeah, that's a +2, so that's a 10. That's a failure. So I got one more chance. That's a 2, so that's a failure. I didn't get any rerolls. That's fine, because that way it's balanced, because I don't want there to be a guaranteed reroll regeneration, because that's a little broken. Let's finish the long rest. Hello, Kelik, I think? How are you doing? Do you have any info on the release date of Black Frost? Literally no one on the planet has that information except for Raphael. So I don't know what to tell you, bud. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to break the news to you. It's not coming out anytime soon, I can tell. I think we can all tell. It's not coming out anytime this year, or I don't know. Anytime soon. It might have been pushed. We don't really know. It might be like the very end of the year or late next year or early next year. I don't know. Shit, it might not even be early next year. I can't believe we're getting GTA 6 before Black Frost. That's crazy. Nope. I only have 2 things to craft, so I'm not gonna bother. What I could do is read. So archery and gunsmithing. I think gunsmithing is intelligence, so archery. I'm assuming it's dexterity? Yes, dexterity. So dexterity of... Well, no, research is intelligence 10, right? Intelligence 10. So I would have a +2. That's a crit. That's a crit. Hell yeah. Crits would normally remove a curse, but I don't have any curses, so that's fine. So I can read the whole thing. Let's do it. I'm only doing these because of these stat buffs. These are going to be really helpful. All right, and we don't need that. 'Cause I think that's for forging specifically to keep the book with you. So let's just get rid of that. What's on Sunday? Oh, you don't know. The podcast is on Sunday. But wait, it's not just an ordinary episode of the podcast. We've got Raphael, the founder and creative director of The Long Dark. I think that's his role. / CEO, I have no idea. On the podcast. So go subscribe now. Post the link in the chat, please. Someone. It's a very exciting day for the community and for the podcast channel, for Jitwire and Kirk specifically, obviously. French Toasty. Oh god, don't call him French Toasty. They're not my son. Any imminent death? No. See, I could get some birch, but nope. Not with the bear around. We've been talking about the podcast for over a year. How do you not know about the podcast? Year and a half. How do you have those foods? I've never seen them before. Those are modded. Some of those are modded foods. So that's why you've never seen them before. That's a deer. Gotta be extra careful here. I may need to grab this branch because I still need the fuel. Oh, I got well fed. Awesome. Oh, so that's technically an affliction, but it's a positive one. So let's see what well fed gives me. Well fed gives me +1. I feel like this is a joke. +1 intelligence. So I have 15 intelligence. This is this is getting ridiculous. Oh god. So I have 15 intelligence. Yeah, if I can get this in spreadsheet form, this will be helpful. Because then I can like calculate all of the changes in the spreadsheet just by typing in the bonuses and stuff like that. So my modifier is still +2. If I get one more intelligence, it's +3. Oh my goodness. Oh, the die's still on screen. You guys gotta let me know when the die's still on screen. My memory rivals that of a Sutherland. Or of Sutherland. I misread that. Forgot about Survivor's Corner. Oh, okay, got it. You get the memory banks of a rock. That's hilarious. No, Kirk can't pin it because if you can't pin it, he can't pin it. There's no such thing as like a head moderator here. Oh, was that a branch over there? And I meant to grab it. Let me just deposit everything first. So I'm done with food here. I don't need to deposit any more food. Any wolfies? Oh, I see one. What's this wolf's name? I think people have given this wolf a name. Always right here. Like, hanging out right in front of the community center. It's got a friend. Please don't notice me. I'm technically not really sneaking, so this doesn't require a die roll. Okay. We're good. Okay, clothing. Here's one hat. One shoe, two shoe. One shirt, two shirt. Spare glove, but that doesn't matter. I don't need this either. This is, that's inner torso. Fuck. So I still need outer torso. Oh, that's gonna fucking blow. I still need outer torso and pants. Why are outer torso and pants so hard to find? Because there's some shit quality outer torsos that could just be more common. Oh, I never got to repair my socks. I technically have to repair that still. I already rolled for it. I just forgot to do it. Let's do that now. Okay. So is that all I need? So I need 2 pants, 1 sock, 1 hat, and 2 outer torso. I'm hoping Thompson's Crossing has what I need. I'm gonna start eating these because I don't want to eat my good foods. I want to save them for later. I could do some cooking, actually. You know what? Let me do some cooking. Let me do some cooking. So, I don't know how this works, because apparently I can't see the bannock recipe. Oh wait, I can't make bannocks, can I? Nope. Oh, I can make a toasted cheese sandwich. A grilled me. Yeah, I can't see the white bannock. I don't know how you see that. Cause that's for the white flour. Oh, interesting. I don't know why I picked that up. I don't think I need that. Okay, so 5 pieces of firewood / coal. Great. Out of 20. Shepard, stop yawning in game. I know, right? You're gonna wake the Reapers. I've got too many of these. Okay. So over here, I've got... Still need an antiseptic. I've got the painkillers. I need antibiotics. I've got 1. I need 5 more. And then 6 more bandages. 5 more antiseptic. Oh, wait, I'm looking at my inventory, idiot. Fuck. 5 more bandages, 9 more antiseptic, 5 more antibiotics. And painkillers are done. This might be too much. Ah, shit. Because there's going to be plenty of water here in Thompson's Crossing. Alright, let me do some cooking. So I don't need... Oh, do I need to... Oh, God, hold on. No, lighting a fire does not require... die roll, but cooking does. Oh, hold on.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Oh, do I not have any extra books? Fuck. I'm just gonna use this. Yeah, Yap Yap is a real game. Came out not that long ago. Do some cooking. Let's see what the hell's going on with this white flour. So, yeah, the white bannock is not a thing in here. Maybe they're gonna add that eventually, but it would require the white flour because you can find the pre-made ones. Interesting. Make the rice. Make some porridge. Oh, that's... Actually, eat that up for the XP. There we go. You make water. Okay. Guys, I'm bad at this, apparently. I have to take 2 curses. Okay. Okay. I was supposed to roll for every food item. Idiot. Okay, that's 2 curses. Because that's a repetitive... oh, I need my incognito tab. That's a repetitive action, so I need to do 2. Right? Because reheating the tea doesn't matter. It's the cooking part.
Brother, this guy stinks!
Listen, I'm trying my best. You son of a bitch. Oh, God. Do-do-do. What do we get? Not feeling hot. Okay, thread count. I didn't shuffle it, but that's fine. Oh, no. Snack attack. Alright. What do we have? Oh boy. Oh boy. Snack Attack says, wow! It's hard to tell if you forgot to go grocery shopping or if you have a strong case of the lazies. A couch potato that can't even be bothered to bake a potato. You would rather eat a salty bag of potato chips. You can only eat packaged foods from now on, but it's only for a 24-hour period. Actually, I think these are supposed to be constant. But then let me retroactively change that rule. Okay, curses remain no matter how many days. Which is good, because feeling hot should still be active. But it doesn't matter because I haven't... I only just barely found my 1 outer torso clothing item. So now we have thread count. And I did get a crit earlier, so I can remove a curse. Snack attack. But the crit happened before these 2 new curses, so it has to be feeling hot. Because I can't get rid of snack attack. I would get rid of snack attack right now, but I can't because the crit was earlier. And then thread count. Nothing in the world would fix the terrible atrocity that is happening to your skin. What was I on when I wrote these? These clothing are made from inferior materials and sewed together so poorly. You can't help but wish for a quick and painless death. Alas, you must carry on living. You cannot use one of your inner torso clothing slots from now on. Oh my god. God damn it. God fucking damn it. Okay. So everything that I'm cooking right now is just pointless because I can't eat it. Alright. No, I don't think the rule applied to water. It was just specifically cooking. Well, these are out of... They're not out of play, it's just I can't eat them. Oh no, I've got modded food, so I've got to, like, make a decision on how that's going to work. Do I have anything I can cook? Literally no. I can't even have the spaghetti. Can't have that. Can't have that. Get rid of this. 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 Get rid of the porridge. Get rid of the potatoes. I think I can have all of this, pretty much. Yeah, I can have all this. Not these. Yikes! I need packaged food, like snack foods, really badly. This isn't good. I'm gonna sit down again. I'll go for maybe like another hour. I think it's time to evolve. What do you mean? Oh yeah, there are no trading card, like Steam trading cards for the Long Dark, are there? That would be cool. Something tells me that Raphael might not be a fan of the Steam trading cards. I don't know why. Just a hunch. Just a hunch. Okay, well. Honestly, I don't even know why I made water. I can't believe that. Oh my god. My dumb actions have led to consequences. Let me heat these up for the XP. This fire is just completely wasted. I'm gonna pull a torch out of here. Ooh, am I allowing myself to do this? No, I'm not allowing myself to pull torches. Okay, that's fine. Can you hurry up? I don't even need this, actually. Just stay here. Oh, great. And then it's a blizzard. Which is fine. I guess I can go loot the town. I'll hold on to that. Wasn't I... Hold on. So this I have to take off. I'm gonna hold on to it though. This is terrifying. Holy shit. Ooh, that is cool. I think I remember... Yeah, you showed us... You showed us that in the past. The playing cards. What am I doing? Wait, you're also supposed to be repaired. I didn't repair either of the socks. Oh my god. Motherfucker. This, I already rolled for this, and because it failed in the game, that's fine. Alright, let's go search the town before I pass the fuck out. Hold on. Well, now I gotta be wary of clothing. That's not good. I kind of want to maybe get another curse for the chance of getting rid of snack attack. I was hoping to be done with Pleasant Valley today, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Oh right, there's supposed to be a whole ass thunderstorm today. It was supposed to ruin my whole birthday. Big sad. Well, now I need snack foods. Ugh. You're not a snack. I guess the restriction is specifically for food, right? Fucking, for some reason it's not wanting to switch to the other pages. Yeah, it specifically says food. So I can drink this for calories. And sodas too.
Can't have too much water.
Alright. Oh, fish. I can't really eat it. Alright, does this count as food? It's literally a liquid. With a little fat in there too, but like... Is this a food? Let me know. I don't think I'm gonna be starving to the point where I need to start drinking broth and energy drinks to get my calories. Just a thought, you know. Because it specifically said...
Wonder who owns this stuff.
Oh, there we go. I'll take that. I guess the food restrictions have only ever been about food, but it's never restricted anything about drinks. Actually... no, that's not the case. They do the opposite of that. They've always been about only consuming that item for sustenance. So that means energy drinks are off limits. My calories have to come from snack foods. Oh, you know what? This is literally just gamer snack right here. So this is fine. And soda's fine, I think. If it's called snack attack, I think energy drinks and soda are fine. But the beer, the alcohol, no. I don't think that counts. Broth, neither. That's not a snack. That's part of a meal. That's not a snack. It's specifically about packaged foods. Like these. This I think counts as well. I think that's fine. That's a snack.
This'll come.
Ooh, I need that. Yes, please. We're, God, I gotta change some of these rules on the fly. Holy crap. I think I'll just leave it as is.
Not
But
sure why I feel so tired.
I will allow myself to drink energy drinks and soda when Snack Attack is active. Because it just makes sense. Those are just snacks. Snack drinks. They're not like a typical snack. Oh no, not a blizzard. I do need to rest. I don't want my core to go down. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Christ. Oh, you know what?
I could use this.
Now that I think about it, I think it might be better for my health core debuffs to stack and remain. Because I could theoretically just read a bunch of books and negate the effects of all the health core debuffs. Or the afflictions. So having something that's negative but it stays there constantly might be a good idea. It might be a good balance. So how many times has my temperature core gone to 0? 3 times? Let's not do that because that'd be -3 intelligence. Never mind. We'll keep it as is. Because like, you lose your health, your temperature core very often.
Could end up being
Pops! That's a snack. It's cereal. But it's a snack. Honey! But I can't take it. It's not a snack. That would go under canned food, is what I would call that. Ooh, okay, so if the stream... I hear thunder. If the stream drops at any moment while I'm still live, just know that it was the thunderstorm. And I probably won't start up again. Because at this point, why would I? I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. But I'm going to keep going for a little bit longer. I think I'll stop at around 8:15, especially if the storm gets worse. Ooh, hot chocolate. Is this a snack food? Hot cocoa with marshmallows? It's in a package, but you have to make it into the drink. See, this is what should have been in the coffee cup from episode 5. This is what should have been in the coffee cup! I don't know. Stay safe and happy birthday. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Could be good to drink.
Not a snack food. You gotta cook it. Damn, snack attack is vicious. I actually do need more antiseptic and
That'll come in handy.
there we go. Perfect. And antibiotics as well. Hot cocoa, I don't have it much in summer, mainly winter. Yeah, but would you consider it a snack though? Because it's in a package, like a snack package. But you gotta put it in water or milk.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Oh my fucking god. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh god, this isn't Chaos Bingo, but whatever. Ooh, a shank. Kirk. Cookies! Okay, this is a snack. I know it's a baked good, but that's a snack right there.
Some gear.
I think I should just change it. Sort of like... what would you say? What would you call it? Ooh. No. Basically, what am I trying to say? I'm brain dead, I swear to God. Snack attack. You can either follow the rule, which is only the packaged foods, the snacks. So for modded sake, this counts. That does not count because that's not packaged. But if you want to, you can go with the gamer rules of snacks and include the cookies, the cheese sticks, the cereal. I mean, why not? Energy drinks and soda. I think that's fine. I'm gonna stick with the gamer rule. I like that. It's just gonna be an unwritten aspect of what's it called? Words? Hard. Of snack attack. Jesus. H Christ. Thread count is for that slot. Okay. So these are my new pantaloons. But I need to fix my snow pants. And I need to find one more pant. So I need one more pant. I think 2 underwear technically. 1 sock. I got the hat. And I need the 2 outer torsos. Fuck. I guess I could leave 1 behind. I don't know. Okay, before I get my wisdom. I think fatigue is strength, right? Reduced to 0, I gotta go to bed. Cookie! Just like grandma used to make. Oh, French Toast, you should watch the Chaos Bingo, the full bingo game that I just did on the channel. I was freaking out for a solid stream and a half trying to find an old-fashioned parka. I don't want to drink that because I'll eat my cheese. But I want to make cheese. I want to make grilled cheese, but I can't. I might bring the flour with me and the oil just because I can make grilled cheeses with that and the cheese. All right, I gotta hold off on the eating the cheese though. I'm not gonna count hot chocolate. I don't think it counts because it's gotta be ready to eat essentially the foods. So it's gotta be like in a package, ready to eat. It can't just be powder that you have to throw in water or milk. God forbid you throw it in water. Christ. Daily Bramage. Did you find the on target book? No, I never did. So what I did was I just cheated it in and then called it a day. Because I just could not, for the life of me, continue. I did not want to spend a full stream looking for one specific item again. It was not going to happen. Shit, didn't write. Hold on. Oh, it's already the next morning. That's a curse. I'm going to play the honorable route here. That's a curse. That's a paddling. Actually, this gives me an opportunity to get rid of snack attack. I definitely gotta add the new rules for the next time. Alright, shuffle. Here we go. Oops. Please give me a food-based one. Please. I don't want snack attack. Oh! Oh, hydrophobic. Oh God, no. Oh. Damn, so hydrophobic's on here, but hydro homie isn't? Wasn't that one? I think that was one, but I don't remember what that did. Anyways, hydrophobic. Let's see what that does. I close the stupid Chrome. Doo-doo-doo. That's the wrong one. Oh, I'm not gonna open Chrome for this. This is... I can just look at it on my phone. Hydrophobic. Is that not under food? No, I guess not. The thought of plain water makes your stomach turn.
There's something you don't see in a toilet every day.
The thought of plain thunder. The thought of plain water makes your stomach turn. Why drink something so bland and tasteless as pure water? The hydro homies out there would rather die than hang out with you. You cannot drink or travel with plain... Cannot drink? Or travel with plain water from now on? Oh. It's even worse than I remembered. Alright, I'll get rid of it in the morning. Oh God, I need to drink though. Oh no. It can't be plain water. I have to turn my shit into tea. Ooh, that's rough. I think my other iterations of Hydro Homie don't have that. I can still drink the water. Or, sorry, hydrophobic. I think I'm just gonna get the fuck out of here. Actually, hold on. 1, 2... Could fix that twice. Could fix that once. Twice as well. So 2, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 mending die rolls. Which is, who made these rules? I did, apparently. Well, the descriptions for the curses, I wrote those for the previous iteration. I need to maybe update them for this. All right. Mending. Wisdom 10. And then I've got Wisdom 11. So a plus 0. So 6 of these. That's a failure. That's another failure. Oh, that's a crit. I can get rid of snack attack. Okay. That's another failure. That's another crit! I can get rid of thread count. So 2 passes and 3 failures so far. That was almost another crit. That's an 11, so that's a pass. Okay. So I can repair... Oh, God. So I can't repair this. No, I can't repair that. One of my repairs failed, but the other one did not. Okay. This one failed. This one passed, right? One of them passed. But the other one failed. Kirk, thank you for the jewels. I appreciate it. Alright. I got a few repairs in. I can put this back on because thread count is gone. Oh wait, what was the other one? Hydrophobic? No. Never mind. Keep that. Get rid of snack attack and hydrophobic. Christ almighty. So I don't even need to put hydrophobic on there. Yeah, get rid of snack attack and hydrophobic. Thread count is bearable. It's manageable. Alright, let's get out of here. I do need cloth, though. No, I'm good. Never mind. Okay. And Kirk's had to go. Thank you so much, Kirk. I appreciate it. Have a good night. I definitely need to continue revising the rules. There's just a lot of rules to account for. It's kind of hard to like remember them all, even though I wrote them all. Alright, well maybe I can do some cooking now, because I can do some cooking now. Let me just finish this, because I already started it. Oh god, thank goodness Kirk left. Don't want to give him PTSD. That looked like a can of paint. When I was gonna be honest, that looked like a can of paint. Also, the fuck? Diced apples? The hell? I don't know how I feel about that. There's a wolf over there. Hello.
You don't have any burgers?
Only fish.
No nuggets, no burgers, nothing?
Only fish.
Oh my goodness. I wonder where this leads to. Hopefully not hell. Oh god, it's worse than I thought. I don't really need books. Snack. Who brings snacks to church? Nothing else. Okay. Diced apples for pies, maybe? Yeah, but that would normally be like the canned apples, like the already cooked apples, essentially. That just says diced apples. That was scary. Anyone else crap their pants just now? Are you saying me because you crapped your pants? Or is that a response to something else? I'm gonna assume that's a response to something else. That was too soon of a response. Do.
Excellent.
So many sodas. Could've sworn I heard a wolf or something. What the hell?
Too much stuff to carry.
Gotta clean this up. Put that on. Let's get home. See what the progress is. Ooh, that's hail, maybe? Ooh, this is gonna be a bad one, I can tell. Maybe for my PC's sake, I end the stream here. So one pants, there's the other hat. So 2 hats, 2 inner torso, 2 gloves, 1 pant, 2 shoes, 1 sock, no underwear. So I need 1 sock, 1 underwear, sorry, 2 underwear, and 1 pant. Oh, actually that's mine. Yes. Familiar with D&D races, right? How do you think other races would react to the dancing lights? Oh, you mean like races, like in like species races? Yes. How would they react to the dancing lights? You mean the Aurora? I have no idea. Oh yeah, it's really bad. Hold on. Okay. So there's my antiseptic. Just keep that. One of my antibiotics. And then fuel. Only one more. That's unfortunate. I'm just gonna leave shit in here, even if it's not for the challenge. Just give me this. Just gonna move it all in here. Yeah, I'm hearing hail. That's not good. Oh, I gotta do something about the 6 kilograms of water. Oh, they're not the same condition level. Okay. Alright. And then let me drop some food off. Hold on. Let's do this. Let's drop the metric fuck ton of spaghetti over here. Don't ask where I got it all from. I stole it from Dan Presnell. In-game. Put those there. And then I should save like these for later. That's the good stuff. I'll save this for cooking. So that'll go here. Cheese. And then I'll take 2 of those. Alright. Let me actually eat one of them. It was supposed to be storming all day, so I don't know what happened to this storm, but it must have got super pushed back, or I don't know, something happened. It got delayed like a plane at the airport. I'm kidding. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here in a sec. 1 sec. It's just for my PC's sake. Let me actually check the radar. How bad is it? Ooh, very bad. Yep, let's end it here because I need to make sure my PC doesn't explode. Let me eat and drink. And we're ending the first stream for the Long D&D Volume 2 with the following stats. So I have 9 strength because I got +1 from the rifle book. I have 10 dexterity still. I have 15 intelligence because I have 1 more from the cooking book and 1 from well fed. And then 11 wisdom, no changes there. And 4 points in crafting out of 5 to get to level 2 crafting. That's not bad. And I have 1 missing reroll for my intelligence, but that doesn't matter too much. Alright, I will definitely make a digitized version of the character sheet just so that it's easier to keep track of and change. And hopefully we'll calculate everything on its own. But thank you so much for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. Make sure you leave a like on the live stream, subscribe and hit the notification bell if you haven't already. And go watch the Black Frost video from the other day. Subscribe to the podcast channel. The link is pinned in the chat right now because we're gonna have Raphael on the channel for the podcast on Sunday. I think that's it. I will see you tomorrow for more of The Long Dark, but we're gonna go back to 1,000 Days. Bye everyone. Have a good night. Bye.